Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class. Our textbook is Week 3 and today inshallah we will cover Unit 10, A Healthy Life Phonics Practice on page 116. This lesson will be presented by me teacher Mazen Al-Harbi and the sign language by Salih Al-Ujan. So let's begin. Quick revision on our last lesson. In our last lesson, we had phonics where we did practice words with UR and words with IR. And we said that we can think of too many words that has the UR letters in the middle. Words like, for example, turtle. And also we can think of too many words that has the IR sound, like, for example, the word shirt. So here we need to practice these two sounds as it's going to come across us many times when we read. So here I have two words. I would like you to listen to me and say after me these two words so we can begin our lesson. The first word we have here is purple. Purple. Say after me. Purple. Purple has the UR sound in the middle. The next one is bird. Bird. Say after me. Bird. So bird has the IR sound in the middle. Purple, bird. Purple and bird, these are two words that has the UR and IR letters that we're going to practice today. So last time we did practice these words and also we did answer this question. So where we did listen to the words and we complete them using UR and IR. So let's try it and do it again. So here what you're going to do is that I'm going to point to a word and I'm going to say how we write this word. And then what you have left to is you need to figure out whether you need to complete it with UR or with IR. So let's practice. So here we have the first picture that starts, or the first word that starts with S and H and ends with T. So let's listen to the word and tell me what we should fill it in with. Shirt. 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 So here, the first word is shirt. And what do you think? How or what are the letters that we should use to fill in this word? Shirt. Is it UR or IR? It is, of course, IR. Shirt. Now, let us move on to the second word. So here we have the second word that starts with G and ends with L. So let's listen to the word and know what we should fill it in with. Is it UR or IR? So the second word is girl. 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 So the second word is girl. What do you think? What we should fill in the word girl with? Is it with UR or IR? What do you think? It is, of course, with IR. Girl. So here we go. This is how we answered the first two words. Now let us move on to the third one. The third one here, the third word that starts with T and ends with T, L, and E. So let's listen and know how to, what are the letters that we should fill in this word with. Turtle. 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 So what do you think? Turtle. We should write turtle with UR or with IR. What do you think? Exactly. We should fill it in with UR. Turtle. Now this will leave us with the last word we have, that starts with B and ends with G, E, and R. So let's listen to this word. The last word is burger. Burger. A burger. So what do you think? A burger. Should we fill it in with UR or with IR? What do you think? Of course, we should fill it in with U and R. Burger. So here you go. Here are the answers of all of these 4 words. Let's listen to them one more time. So here we have the first one is shirt, girl, turtle, burger. Very good. And after this, we had a reading text where we said we're going to read about a horse from a farm. And after we listen to it, we're going to read it so we can know how to say certain words that has the UR and the IR and also the OR sounds. So let's listen one more time. Story of a horse from a farm. A horse from a farm asked a purple bird in the park, "Do you like corn?" "Yes, I do," answered the purple bird, and chirp, chirp, she flew away. Now let's read it. This time I'm going to point and I would like you to follow with me. Story of a horse from a farm. A horse from a farm asked a purple bird in the park, "Do you like corn?" "Yes, I do," answered the purple bird, and chirp, chirp, she flew away. So here we have, in this text, we have words that has the UR sound and also words that has the IR sound. Like for example, here we have this word purple that has the UR sound, and we have bird and chirp that has the IR sound. Not only this, but also we do have words with OR sound, like the horse and also like corn. And why is this or this text is important? Because it will help us to know how to say or how to differentiate between words that has the UR sound, the IR sound, and also the OR sound. So practice, read, and listen one more time to this text. After this, from last lesson, we did listen to a shopping dialogue where the question were about, can you be a storekeeper and do the shopping dialogue with a partner? So we said that here we have a conversation, here we have a dialogue between a storekeeper, a person who is inside a store or any kind of store to sell and to help customers. And also we have a customers who enter the store trying to buy a piece of cloth that he or she wants. So what we did last time is that we listened to this conversation so we can, after we listen, we can do this conversation with a partner. So as I said, you can choose one of your classmates or one of your family members and maybe one of your friends and try to have similar conversation to the conversation you are about to hear. So you can sometimes be a storekeeper and sometimes you can be a customer. Just practice these questions that you are about to listen now. So let's remind ourselves of the conversation or the shopping dialogue, and then we can practice it with a partner. So, in this conversation, the storekeeper starts asking by saying, "Can I help you?" can I help you? And this is what we should say as a storekeepers. Can I help you? You say it to the customer. Can I help you? So the customer says, yes, please, I want a sweater. Yes, please, I want a sweater. This is what the customer should say. He should say, or she should say, please, and I want. Yes, please, I want shoes, a pair of shoes. Yes, please, I want a shirt. So this is how the customer should say. Now let's continue this dialogue and see what did the storekeeper says. Which one? This one. So usually in a clothing store where you have too many shirts and too many sweaters, you ask this question. Which one would you like? So the customer here must choose and says, yes, thanks. And how much is it? How much is it? Now the customer is asking for a price. Now the customer is asking for a price. Let's listen to the storekeeper and what she has to say. She says, it's 60 reals. And then after this, as we learned, if you want to give someone something, whatever that thing is, you should start or you should say, here you go. So the customer says, okay, it is 60 reals. Here you go. These are 60 reals. So after this, the storekeeper gave back the change and the customer says, thank you and goodbye. So it's a simple conversation between a storekeeper and also a customer where the storekeeper offered her help and the customer says what does he or she wants, and then the storekeeper helped them, and after this he got or she got what she wants and then paid for it, and then she said thank you and goodbye. Try to practice this with your partner. Sometimes you can be a storekeeper and sometimes you can be a customer, and you can switch roles as well. So let's get to know our objectives in today's lesson. At the end of this lesson, we hope that you will be able to point and say the keywords with S, H, C, H, P, H, and W, H. So now I would like you please to open your books on page 116. I would like you please to open on page 116. On 116, we're going to talk about the consonant digraphs. First, I would like you to listen and say after me, and also you can point and say the key words of the words that we are about to list now. So let's listen to the first word. The first word here that has the S and H sound, which is ship. Ship. Say after me, ship. Very good. The second word that has the same sound with S and H is shop. Shop. Say after me, shop. Next we have sheep. 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 And then we have the S and H sound at the end of this word, which is dish. 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 Very good. So it is important we know how to say words with S and H. We said ship, shop, sheep, and dish. Now let's get to know words with C and H. So the first word we have here with C and H, which is cheese. Cheese. Say after me, cheese. Cherry. 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 Check. 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 lunch, lunch, lunch. So it is important that we know the differences between S and H sounds like ship, shop, and also C and H sound like chip and chick. It is important to know the differences between them. Now let us move on to the other sets of letters we have, which is that starts with P and H. And we said words that has the P and H sound, it is pronounced as fa, fa sounds. So let's listen to the first word. The first word we have here is phone. Phone. Say after me, phone. And then photo, photo, photo. Elephant, elephant, elephant. Phonics, phonics, phonics. So from these examples, we now know that any word that has P and H, whether it is in the beginning or in the middle like elephant, it should pronounce as fa sound. Phone, elephant, phonics. Now the last two sets of letters we have is words with WH like white, white, whale, whale, whistle, whistle, and finally whisker, whisker. So these are the words that starts with W and H and how we pronounce them. So at the end, it's important that you can or you are able to point and say the keywords with SH, CH, PH, and WH. So now we have reached the end of our lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.